Hey everybody, this is Cam here, and I'm super excited because today I'm taking delivery of my new in-box Stern Star Wars Pro Pinball machine. Now, new in box is a bit of a loose term because it's not actually brand new. It's a demo game and what Stern refers to as their factory refurb game. So what that means is that it was taken to a trade show by the Stern guys and gals, got about 250 plays on it. They took it back to the factory. They retouched everything. They put in new parts that need to be replaced. They cleaned up the cabinet, cleaned up the playfield, all of that good stuff. Made sure everything was good to go, and then they shipped it to somebody like me. Now, what are the benefits of doing something like that? Well, me as the consumer, I save about $500 by buying it this way. Now, these opportunities don't come up that often, and I know that there aren't very many reviews online about this type of purchase. So today we're going to do the unboxing, and we're going to do a review. We're going to take a look at how new the machine actually looks and feels, and then later down the road we'll do some gameplay videos and some stuff like that. I'll probably do some streaming. But for today, we've got a solid plan. The next step is the delivery guy shows up. We bring the machine inside, we unbox it, it's going right back here, and I'm super excited to share it with you. So let's do it. All right, guys, the pinball machine is here. They're pulling up right now as we speak. I'll get back with you as soon as it's unloaded. All right, guys, here it is. So excited. I just brought it inside not too long ago. This is literally a dream come true for me here, having a new in-box pinball machine. Really excited to get it unboxed. A couple of things. Let's put this camera down. A couple of things. First and foremost, the guy was really nice. We used R&L carrier, and they were really great. When he was pulling it off the truck, he was trucking it from the wrong side, I noticed. But it was only about 30 feet or so to get to the lift gate. Once it was on the lift gate, I think he kind of figured it out, and he moved his truck around, the sand truck around to the other side. He started trucking it from the right side. The other thing is there was a small gash in the side of the box. It was about 6 inches long. And it was hard to tell from my perspective if it had perforated the cardboard. It is towards the bottom of the box, so I'm wasn't super worried about it. Doesn't look like it fell over on its side or anything. Kind of looked like maybe it just scraped up against something. So I didn't get a chance to see if it perforated the box. I mentioned it to the guy, said there's a spot here that I'm kind of concerned about. I want to take a closer look at. He was like, all right, let's just tear the box open. And he like stuck his hand in and like ripped a giant hole in the bottom. But it gave me enough room to look inside and check the side. It was on the side of the cabinet, and there wasn't any damage. So we're gonna get this thing out. We're just gonna inspect it. We're gonna make sure there's no more damage, and then we're gonna get it set it up and we're gonna fire it up. So how about a time lapse? Alright guys, so here it is, the brand new Stern Star Wars Pro. So, a couple of things when I was getting it put together here. The first and foremost, when putting it on its back, I made sure I used a towel on the floor just to make sure it didn't get any scuffs. The legs went on quite nicely. I like that they include the leg protectors now. It's just part of the actual cabinet itself. I'm going to install the tilt bob here in just a moment, but you can get a good look at it here. The thing that's crazy to me is I'm taking a close look at the play field because, again, this is allegedly a demo game, and I do see like a little bit of pitting, like right here you can kind of see the light on it. But other than that, everything looks to be really in decent shape. So we're going to fire this up in a little bit. We're going to get a look and see if we can figure out how many plays are actually on it. And then we'll go over cutting some of this stuff free here. So stay tuned. All right, so one of the things I absolutely know I need to do right off the bat is get the plastics off of the TIE Fighter. I think the paperwork that usually comes with this may have fallen behind, or they may just have forgotten it on this one. But for here, for now I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna grab my snippers here, which I seem to have misplaced. Go figure, right? All right, so we're just gonna use the wire snippers. I'm gonna pop this off like that. And we're going to take the plastic off our TIE Fighter like that. You can see we got our TIE Fighter here ready to go. Awesome. Everything else is off at this point, off of the play field. So at this point, I think we're just going to need to do some leveling and get it plugged in and turn it on. So one other thing that I did want to mention before I got started was the balls themselves. I went ahead and bought some premium balls. I got the Silver Jets here, and they're a little bit nicer. They've got a better sheen to them, and the Stern balls, I read online somewhere that the Stern balls tend to come a little bit scuffed up already, and they're not like premium. They're just normal balls that you would get out of a bag of balls for 50 cents a piece. So I went ahead and opted for the premium balls. I'm installing them right now, and then we'll get the machine fired up. All right, guys, so this is it. It's about time to fire it up. I've gone ahead and taken everything off the playfield plastics wise. I've also checked over just to make sure there weren't any issues. Lifted the playfield, looked underneath to make sure there weren't any issues there either. Have the glass off for now. We're just going to run it through a few tests. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. Let's go ahead and fire it up and see how many plays are actually on this thing. Here we go. And we're also going to see what code it's on too. That's kind of important. All right, so we got lights. Noticing the translate is a little wavy. Might be something we can address. All right, we've got the game over animation. All the lights are flashing, just checking to make sure everything's good to go. Flashing, yeah. I can see all the lights cycling. This is my first time seeing this. This I haven't seen yet. I thought it jumped right into the Star Wars scene. But that's a whole scene from the cantina. That's pretty great. Alright, so I guess that's just an attract mode item, but I think we're all set. We're all started up now. I'm expecting music here. Alright, let's go ahead and see what code we're on here. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the menu here. Get in the service menu. Actually, let's see what's that. Here we go. Alright, let's start with the audit menu. Alright, so I'm going to bring the camera a little bit closer. We'll start with the audits. Alright, so we're going to hit the audit menu here. And let's go ahead and see. I think it's under standard audits. So here we go. 0 balls played, All right, so I'm almost wondering if they do like a total reset on this machine because it's showing total plays as being 0. Like we can look at it here. It's showing total plays as being 0. So I'm almost wondering if they just do a total reset on the whole machine, or, I mean, it would be a freaking miracle if I ended up getting a new one. But I think from some of the pitting on the playfield, it doesn't, I don't think it's brand new, but who knows? So let's jump out of this menu and let's look at, I think we want tournament menu. Might be under diagnostics, gotta remember. Switch menu, coil. No board game specific tests, wall clock tests, technician alerts, knocker tests, speaker burn. Alright, let's that's redemption. Under utilities maybe? Date time we're gonna need to set. So let's check. Okay, here we can set our 5-ball, our 3-ball, and our 5-ball. Oh, interesting. Director's cut. Okay, I haven't seen that before. Install home play, novelty, add a ball, install factory. All right. Let's jump out of the menu for now. I'm not entirely sure how to get into, I know it's not there. I'm not sure how to get into the actual version that we're on. Yeah, so this is not going to be it either. All right, well, I don't want to take any more of your time. Let's jump out. Let's fire up a game, and let's just see how it goes. All right, so here we go. We've got 1 credit on here. We're going to go ahead and fire it up. Give it a shot. Alright, so I know a good strategy here is to light our Death Star mission, so we're going to go ahead and do that with R2 as the start. It's kind of the easy mode to start. And yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and fire it up. And what I'll probably end up doing, I'm going to take the balls, I'm going to do a few tests, I'm going to make sure that we're all functional here. Alright, so that's switch more. Yeah, our rollover switches down here. We're working on the out lanes. Cool. All right. Well, at this point, I think we're probably going to just start a game. So here we go. So there you have it, gang. This is basically a brand new pinball machine, as far as I can tell. It's gonna give me a little bit of backing music for this outro. So epic. But yeah, it's basically brand new, and at a fraction of the cost, I would totally buy this way again. And I think I'm gonna enjoy it quite a bit. I gotta install the new code and play this baby away, so stay tuned.